How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate, close control and wonderful balance. He could finish with the best of them too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him score a few cracking individual efforts for this team. He loves to move in from that right flank and unleash with his left foot.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's played forward. Mahrez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Moved on forwards. And it's come back to the keeper. Mondi. Mahrez. Played into space out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mahrez. And claimed it back swiftly. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's anyone. Shot, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Saudi Arabia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Mandy does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good spread. So what can they make of this? Mahrez. Shot a goal! An early chance there, first of the game.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And the ball is out of play. Nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Bentaleb wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aim forwards. Mahrez knocks it out wide. Mahrez. Deftly away. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. Here comes the corner. They've played it short. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. Bentaleb. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Abdul Hamid. Spread out to the left. Could try cutting inside here. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, nice touch. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Aimed in towards the centre. There's the shot! Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Algeria making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Abdul Hamid. Tries a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great defending, strong and determined.
really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Throw it. Bensebaini. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to get it clear. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And the shot! And it's Abdul Hamid. Played out to the right. Mahrez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's picked out the run. No, that's overhit. Is onto it in a flash. Mondi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that has been clubbed away. Wins the duel this time. And now the breakaway. He's found the way through. Does really well to win the ball there. Abdul Hamid making good progress on the right-hand side. Cross goes in there. Well read. And the danger is averted. Mahrez. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Saudi Arabia seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Abdul Hamid gets over and intercepts. He's through here. Can he latch on to this? Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. That'll be a throw. And they've got rid. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is very well defended. And they can counter here. Lobbed in behind. He is through here. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Clears it away. Udawi goes for the shot! Aim forwards. Abdul Hamid. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's played forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bentaleb forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space out wide. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he deliver? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a goal kick. Budawi out to the right. And he shoots! Caught offside that time. And it's Abdul Hamid. Driving on, a real charge here. It's crossed into the middle. It carries far too far and out of play. Mahrez. That's a look and plays it forward. Well, that's well seen too. Ooh, delicate chip through. And that was very necessary. It's a loose ball. Well, Defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? He can get that clear. Oh, good spread. Bensebaini, gently done. Abdul Hamid. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear. That's an imaginative pass. Mondi. Bensebaini, forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Produces a cross. That's really well cleared. Bensebaini, gently done. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Algeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Aim forwards. Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. Bentaleb. Boudaoui. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. Mahrez. Oh, can he get onto this? Loss of deception. His positioning was spot on. Takes a shot! Cleared without complication. Mahrez. Mahrez. play for a goal kick. Probing pass. Danger averted for now. Oh, this looks sharp. Calmly anticipates. Strong running down that left flank. Over to the left. Foot in. Played out to the right. Out to the right. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, well measured. He's in a great position here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is onto it in a flash. Bensebaini cuts it out. Quality ball. That is lovely. And it's Bentaleb. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly. Moved on forwards. That's been drilled forward. Bentaleb gets across to intercept that. Cuts out the pass. Mandy forwards and with intent. Abdul Hamid. That's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bentaleb shifted upfield. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Searching pass he's played there. Defending of the desperate variety. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Bensebaini gets across to intercept that. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. And the finish! Driven forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Abdulhamid. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Saudi Arabia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Clears it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There will be a throw-in. Mahrez. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Abdul Hamid, showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance here to counter. That has found him in acres of space. Bensebaini tries to clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Up towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. Boudaoui. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. That's going to go a long way. Oh, good spread. Mandy goes forward, and he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Mahrez. Played out wide. And here's Mahrez. Mahrez plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Aim forwards. Abdul Hamid. That's really well manoeuvred. Bensebaini with the clearance. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Succumbs to the pressure. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Calmly anticipates. Quality ball. Does really well to win the ball there. He's found him there. And he is going into that little black book. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Abdul Hamid. That's been drilled forward. And that's the keeper's ball. Bentaleb, gently done. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Cleared away. Benrahma wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Saudi Arabia have a free kick. Played out to the right. Abdul Hamid looking to get on the end of this. Can he finish? Clears it away. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Just about up to the hour now. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. That has been knocked clear. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Abdul Hamid. Out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, can he get onto this? Bensebaini driven forward. It's just beyond his reach. Abdul Hamid. Is there any support? He might... Oh, shooting chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Mahrez in acres of space out wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Abdul Hamid, oh, good-looking ball. And it's played forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Benrahma looking for options. Up towards the front line. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Aim forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bentaleb, aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Algeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
A chance to play it in. Shoots! And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. That's been drilled forward. Mandy cuts out the pass. That's a cute ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Saudi Arabia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Benrahma into the channel. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. No, that's too long. Aim forwards. Bensebaini gets across to intercept that. Mahrez. Benrahma. Nice looking ball. And that has been cleared. Can he deliver? It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Has a look and plays it forward. Mahrez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Moved on forwards, is onto it in a flash. And it's played forward. And it's Mahrez. Can he finish? Good strike, quite an alarm. Quality ball. Mandy getting this one clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. And it's Abdul Hamid. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Saudi Arabia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mahrez. Oh, that's neat. Boudaoui.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Chance for a shot! Another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Now, where's he looking? Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear.
Algeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Abdul Hamid, gently done. Does really well to win the ball there. Mandy goes forward. Nice physical challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, it's come loose. That's very neat. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the shot's on here.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Algeria are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. Saudi Arabia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. That's a good ball. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Guiri. Guiri's cross.
Algeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's run loose here.
Saudi Arabia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Guiri looks to get on the end of this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's in plenty of space here. Guiri. Oh, that's nice. Played into the middle. Chance! Couldn't quite control it.
Saudi Arabia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, the clearance is short. Turns and goes back. Nice control. And it's Abdul Hamid. Saudi Arabia desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez! And that certainly packed a punch. Oh, they could break here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Does well to get it back. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Nicely shaped ball. Here's the chance to cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Abdul Hamid. And it's lofted through here. Nouri. That's good play. Algeria cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time. Decent chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Clears it away. Bentaleb. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And he's heaved it away. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Guiri is the next man in the spotlight. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Saudi Arabia are looking to him to tie things up.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Then Roma will take their second. And in with absolute accuracy.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
And the lead is 2. He must, but can he? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Algeria with the chance to go 2 up. That's it! It is done! So in the end, heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.